Hey there, guys. Slow Boonslang coming here at you with another one of these gorgeous Tier 5 missions. This is from the Black Mous, the flight plans mission at Tier 5. We're going to start down here in Albagra Fortress. You need to grab the thumb drives at the start of this from this little dead drop. It is on the southeast side of the island down there. Grab those thumb drives, jump back in your vehicle. I made this clip especially for you to show you where that dead drop was. You know, sometimes you just got to jump back in and help the bad boys out. I love you nipple greasers. I love you little Chutenheim y'allers jumping in here and watching these videos. So the first place to go install or place one of these thumb drives is going to be down here at the air traffic control tower. You're going to need to head this way. Now, we bailed on this one initially because we definitely had a team right on top of it. They had opened it up for us. So let's get into what you need to do actually before you jump into this mission, right? And two of the things that you are going to need to have before you jump into this mission are keys. One of those keys is that air traffic control tower that I just mentioned. You're probably going to need that key unless somebody opens it up for you like they did for us, right? The other thing is you're going to need the Channel 7 editorial office key. That one's a little trickier to get because it is a random drop, so you're kind of going to be, you know, relying a bit on RNG there. It's a little bit rough. But when you do have that key, don't delete it, don't destroy it. Make sure you save it for this mission, right? And so first thing you're going to do is hit that air traffic control tower, install or place that USB at the correct CPU, the correct computer location. I will show you at the end of this video where that is because we did have to bail on the first part of it and head over this way. The second location that you do need to go to is over at the Zaraya Observatory up here, right? So you are going to have to head up there. This one does not need a key. It's the only one that doesn't need a key. It is actually the observatory tower, the big dome tower on the northern part of the observatory, right? Head into that building. You'll see what we did. We jumped on in it. We were a couple smoochy boontoots up in here, and we drove right up to the top, man. Just headed right over. I think there was a team on the left of us, and we were like, no, baby. We just kept driving around, right? You're going to need a good vehicle for this, so remember that. Jump up, grab some plates if you need them, and then head over to this computer on the left side of the building when you first get in there. You can install that first one or deploy that first one there, and there you go. So there is the first thumb drive. Now you're going to head down to the Channel 7 editorial room at the TV station. So that's located, I believe, on the 11th floor of the TV station. So you are going to have to grab a car or grab your chopper. I definitely recommend grabbing the chopper, obviously, and heading down to that Channel 7 editorial room, right? When you get in there, check all of the computers. I believe it's the computer on the back wall after you enter, but you will see, obviously, as I'm showing you here in this video. It's always good to check them all, though, as it's a little bit tricky in this mission, and it's glitchy, too. Like, you'll see that when they ask you to place the thumb drive in the computers, they really don't allow for it to stay on the screen. It kind of glitches in and out, like the option to do that. So make sure that, you know, you see the option pop up and then just hold square as soon as you see it, and it'll place the USB stick. It did for me, at least. Obviously, if you're running vehicles like we were, make sure that you grab a couple different ones because they're going to get beat up. They're going to get shot up. This one got pretty beat up from the feet up, and we had to bail on it when we got down here into Mazra City. We're heading down into the city now. I always grab a gas can as well when I'm riding in these long missions. So we're going to hit this gas station right here, grab ourselves a gas can, and then keep on rolling. Crandall Hooch Bibbin Stash, here we go. Now we are down here on the 11th floor. This is the Channel 7 editorial room, right? One of my teammates actually had that key and unlocked it for me. My buddy Mandangelo there, shout out to Mandangelo. So you're going to search the room. It took me a few minutes to find the right computer. I believe it's the one on the back wall over here that I skip initially. Okay. And I had to come back around to it. But these computers were a little bit tricky, I'm telling you. It glitches in and out, and then it shows you where to place the actual thumb drive after a moment or two. So it is tricky. Make sure that it works for you. It definitely gave me a little bit of trouble. I checked the servers even, right? I don't like that they have server wrecks in here. And there you go. See, I think you have to be a little further back when you're trying to place it in the right position. So there you go. Went ahead and placed it. Now we are going to go back over to our vehicle. We actually get on top of the TV station at this point and jump into a chopper, right? Chopper, when you're doing missions like this where you have to travel long distances all the way across the map, definitely highly recommend. Locate that, and if it's still around, you know, either halfway through the mission or at the start of the mission, go grab that bad boy as quickly as possible, and you'll get these done pretty quick so that you don't get, you know, iced down before any of your mission gets completed. That's always kind of a bitch when they do that to you. And here we are in the chopper, heading down to the final location that we passed up earlier, over at the air traffic control tower. Now this was a little easier for us because they had unlocked it for us. We did have the key anyway, but we were going, let's jump on down and hit the top portion of this. It makes it a whole lot easier if you just jump in from the top and enter that top portion of the building, because that is where the computer is. It's in that air traffic control area that you have to do a couple other missions from as well here. So make sure that you go up into the tower itself. Don't enter from the bottom. If you do enter from the bottom, you're gonna have to clear all the enemies. So just keep that in mind. If you go in from the bottom, make sure that you guys clear everything out so that you can get rolled on out of nowhere up top when you're trying to actually place this USB where it needs to go. So you are going to go all the way up to the top, to the main air traffic control center here. All right, and that's on the left right here. Plant that thumb drive, and boom, switch back Biggle Dumb. There you go. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Bye now.